Look at this object. So, let's say I have two light sources. One from this side, and the other one from this side. What will happen? On the wall on this side, I will just see something with this shape. That is a shadow of what happens in the Fabrika, like we can call it even physical Fabrika because it's a totally different thing. On that, it's called quantum physics. What I see from this side of the shadow is a circle, larger scale circle, let's say, on this wall, because the light source is here. That is general relativity. This is exactly why Fabrik of physics can define both quantum physics and general relativity both as the same object. But general relativity, its curvature, everything, again, working on a shadow. Copenhagen interpretation, which is the basis of the quantum physics and quantum field theory, is exactly showing the shadow that I can see from this side and the other one. That's why they are not matched. So we are trying to find the object, pinpoint the object, and define both physics, again based on this object. That's why we started from the gravity, which is exactly the shadow on the wall, from two sides. One quantum physics, and the other one is general relativity. We have two shadows on the wall with different shape, but from the same object. It's the same object, but one shadow is from this angle and the other shadow is from this angle. And when we create the gravity, we create a formula of the gravity, like the fraction of Fabrikas per second per mass unit, we will come up, we can actually calculate the curvature of general relativity and therefore everything else. Whatever is defined in general relativity as the gravity will be based on Fabrikas. The same Fabrika will go and formate the new interpretation that we call it Toeplitz interpretation for quantum physics. Totally we redefine the wave function as the Barbour system. We talked a lot about that because we define Fabrika not just as the minimum length. No, we define Fabrika length powered by 6 as definition and addressing the space, time, and reality. We define a space, time, and reality, and then we can define all of the functions that is happening based on the Fabrikas. So basically, Fabrikas are creating the whole universe. Whatever effect, matter, observation, whatever basically happens in the universe, this happens based on Fabrikas. And handshake of Fabrikas, destruction of Fabrikas, protraction of Fabrikas. Whatever happens in the universe is based on that. So that's why we can actually say where the shadow in general relativity means curvature. Curvature is the shadow. Is the shadow, is defined what is happening as the shadow, but not more. And also Copenhagen interpretation, again, in quantum physics as the shadow, but from the other angle, of the same thing, Fabrikas.